Excuse me while I take a sip of my kombucha. I think maybe I have a little like light shimmer in here. Maybe we'll add a little mauve. I have this new palette. Not that the palette is new, but it's new to me. It's the Naked palette. It's pretty. It has a lot of like reds, browns, and mauves. I almost wish it had more, but it's very pretty. I'll show you. I'll try to show you without blinding you. The alarms in my building, in the like hallway of my apartment complex, there are 3 units, and in the stairwell, if one of them goes off, they all go off, which makes sense, right? Because if there's a fire in the hallway of one floor, it's a problem for all the floors. But it went off. It goes off like with some regularity, which is not good in an alarm system. But so it often goes off when there's no fire. So it went off just once earlier, and I was like, oh no, well, that's fine. I just sat down to film. It's fine. And then it went off again. So where were we? Oh yeah, the palette that I'm still holding. So I'm gonna try to show you, but I'm gonna try to put my arm over it because it has a big mirror. So I'm going to be using like this, where my pinky is, like this mauve shade probably in my crease. And then maybe some shimmer. Sparkle it up. It also came with a little palette brush that I'm going to be using because it's a nice brush. Nice and fluffy. I go in. So my mirror is right here. So if you see me looking at it, that's why. It took a lot of finagling of this setup to make sure that you didn't see the corner of the mirror, but I could still see you. So. Oh, that was a lot of pigment. But that's okay. It's not so bad. That's cute, right? Do you want some? You can do a little in your crease. That's pretty. Okay. So how was your day? Was it good? Was it long? Was it hard? Is it just beginning, you poor night shift people? You are real heroes. Well, there are a lot of real heroes. But I could never do a night shift job. I used to think in college I became a bit of a night owl. I feel like that happens to a lot of people in college, right? And I would like stay up really late and like take naps at like 10 o'clock and then get back up to like finish a paper. Which is ludicrous to me now. I'm a very old, mid-20s-year-old. So it's just wild thinking back to like how late I was staying up all the time. And just like my earliest class, my senior year, was at 12, and I regularly was late to that class. That's bad, folks. But I love Grace V. Another greeter is I hope you've watched her channel. She's truly a treasure. She's a wonderful human being, wonderful content creator, and she talks a lot about lots of great stuff. But one thing that really resonated with me is how parents will sometimes say like, "Oh, you're lazy," to like their children because they like sleep in and they're like always tired. And that always bothered me because I worked really hard. Like for as much as I had a different schedule back then. I've always been just like a really hard worker, we got